Hi, Leo, and welcome to Light in the Way with Shaina. I hope you've been keeping well. So we're completing our fire signs, and you are today, and I think I'm going to possibly be able to get out Sagittarius as well. If you've subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the family. I hope you've enjoyed the content, and I'm really enjoying delivering these messages to you. So this month we're doing things a little bit different. Each month I try to change things up a little bit with regards to my layout. So this I bought myself a new deck. It's the Rider Waite, but it's the giant Rider Waite. So how I'm using this is I'm actually going to be doing one card for each week, okay, for the month of March. So one card for each week. And then I'll clarify each card, and I'll clarify it with the past influence, the obstacles, the advice from the universe, and the possible outcome. I find that doing this, it's getting meatier a lot quicker because I find that sometimes when I do my readings, the real depth starts to layer in much later. So I'm experimenting with the layout to see if we can get it to get meaty quickly, so that kind of prevent these videos from going for too long. Okay, so welcome, and let's go ahead and do your March reading. What else I'm doing is I'm kind of introducing myself and I'm talking directly to you. And then what I'll do is I'll put the camera down so you get to see the cards. They're so beautiful, and it's really worth sharing what I see. Okay. All right. So this is for Leo. Leos for the month of March. Oh, happy 1st March. It's the first day of March, isn't it? Leo. If I get interrupted, I apologize. I have got a delivery coming, so Leo. Leo. Okay, Leo. So the underlying energy for you is the Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot, we're looking at movement, getting yourself into balance, your dark and your light, or movement. It's the fastest moving card in the deck. Okay, it's also my card of success. So whatever you've been dealing with, emotionally or intellectually, or projects or anything like that you've really been working hard on it and trying to get things moving and getting things into balance, this is my card of success. Okay, it's my card of moving in success and having that will to keep this going. Okay, so we've got a wonderful card here. It's also about balancing your masculine and your feminine energy. And I'm being drawn to the stars on top of his head. Okay, so my eye was automatically being drawn up to that. So stars, this is maybe something that you've been wishing and hoping for it to come into fruition or to be successful. It's coming, okay? So I'm going to put you down to the bottom, to the table, so you can actually see the cards, and we'll go from there, okay? Okay, my love. So, as I said, that's your underlying energy, the Chariot card. Put that up here. Wow. So card number 1 for the month of March is the 10 of Pentacles. This is wonderful. Okay, so this is pushing me towards thinking that this might be to do with your career. It's to do with the Pentacles, but the 10 of Pentacles in particular can also do with family. Okay, so it's either something to do with family, legacy, heritage, something like that, or it's got to do with financial security. But there's movement here. Right, okay. This is the moving card again. So again, we have movement. I see that the boat is kind of directing towards the Ten of Pentacles. So it's movement towards family. It might be something about you having to take a trip to family, or moving towards family, moving in with family, moving towards a legacy, something like that. Um, we'll clarify more as we go in. It also could mean moving away from financial difficulty towards financial stability. Okay, so that could be what's going on here. But in this boat, he's also got all these swords. This is divine. This is the universe guiding you, and then this is you and your inner child or your inner child. Um, and I see that you have these swords with you, and I think it's a question. The two of swords are directly above you, and then you have these five swords in front of you. And I think this is about making a decision about whether or not you're going to leave the five of swords. This mental sabotage, this mental energy. Okay, let's clarify in a moment. Yeah, you've got the Four of Pentacles. So this is holding back. This is you're I had it shout loud and clear into my head, stubborn. I don't shoot the messages, but that's what I heard. Stubborn. Something is you're putting your heels in, you're digging your heels in about releasing a Five of Swords. But it looks like you are going to move, and it's to do with family. Let's keep going. Oh, yes. Okay. Sorry, excuse me. This is something that is a tie. Okay, something that is bound to you, not in a healthy way. You know what? I'm getting a stubbornness to let go of something. Let go of the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a very kind of mentally saying harsh words and jealousy, and it's that kind of energy that where nobody wins. It's fighting, saying harsh words towards each other, but nobody wins in this situation. But it looks like there's a stubbornness to actually move forward towards success. And I think this has to do with a family member. I think we're talking about a relationship with a family member where there's a lot of stubbornness. Okay, I'm getting the signs Capricorn, very heavy Capricorn energy, Earth energy, Cancer. So that might be in their placements. Yeah, but I'm getting it might be you or the person that you're connecting with at this reading, you're here for this reading for, but somebody is very stubborn and they don't want to shift their position, okay, regarding some kind of fight or move, some kind of move, and it's to do with family. Let's clarify this for you, my love. Let's clarify this for you. Sorry, I'm just recovering from a cold, so I've still got a little bit of a cough remaining. Can we clarify for Leo? What's going on? What is this about? It could be a car. We could be talking about the purchase of a new car. Somebody is like not wanting to let go of their family car. I mean, it could literally be something as simple as that. Let's see. Right, so yeah, you see the shifting of the position is here as well. The Two of Wands is at the bottom of your clarifying deck. So with the Two of Wands, it's like one person is stuck and doesn't want to move. And this is what I'm getting here, like this kind of stubbornness, this not wanting to move their position. It could be literally moving, or it could just be like a mental thing where they have to move away from a certain way of thinking. And they're struggling. They're struggling to move, okay? Because one of the wands is embedded in the ground. The other person is holding the wand and looking to the future and sees ahead, Okay, is looking ahead and is waiting for this other one to kind of meet up with them and they can go together. So it's like coming to an agreement on the direction of where we're going. One person is stubbornly saying they don't want to move. The other person is seeing into the future, seeing the big picture, wanting to move. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see. All right, so what we'll look at is the past influence of this Ten of Pentacles. What's the past influence of the Ten of Pentacles? Flew out. Okay, it's the Knight of Cups. So this says to me, it's two things. It's either a romantic partner. The Knight of Cups in the past of the 10 is a stable relationship, long-term relationship with somebody who you love. Okay, Knight of Cups, somebody who's very romantic, very sensitive, water sign energy again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person is very romantic, very much wears their heart on their sleeve. It could be that you made a romantic offer towards someone, an up-leveling offer, wanting to become more long-term, more serious, or one was made to you. The other way of looking at this, the Knight of Cups is just somebody very loving, okay? Somebody has a big heart, and this person plays a part in this family dynamic. Let's have a look. What's the obstacle? Yeah, Queen of Swords. So here we have air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The obstacle here is logic. Okay, this is the obstacle. It's almost like this is where the stubbornness maybe comes in. The obstacle is maybe you're being too cool and too, I want to say, cold, and not really opening up, and not being empathetic and compassionate, not accessing your heart when talking to this person. It's like you've got a little barrier in front of your heart. The only reason I say that is I'm really drawn to the little red cup behind the jail there. The obstacle is you're coming across too cool, too cutting. And the past influence is that this is normally somebody who's very loving and sweet and compassionate. But now the energy obstacle is that you're coming across very cool, very cutting. Or they are, okay? It's you know how this will resonate. It's the sword is down, so it means communication right now. You're oh, you know what? I'm getting like you're giving each other the cold shoulder. Because someone's being a little stubborn. So and not wanting to shift their position. So there's a little bit of a cold shoulder here. Yeah, you see at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Six of Pentacles. So this is either regarding money, the sharing of money. If it's not about money, it could be about reciprocity. So one meeting in the middle, compromise, is not happening, okay, because we've got this Four of Pentacles energy. Let's see, what's the advice from the universe about this? What's the advice from the universe? Yeah, you see, the advice from the universe is Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is you. The advice is to passionately move. Get this moving. Don't stay stuck in this stubborn kind of cold energy. The advice is to move away from this energy. This cold shoulder doesn't serve anybody. It's the Five of Swords here on the boat. Like I said, there's the Two Swords and the Five of Swords. It's like Four Swords. I've just said four. There's healing that is required for harsh words that were said. Okay, harsh words that were said, but actually, if you look at it in the scheme of things, the person is not, this isn't their nature. Their nature is actually very romantic, very sweet, very compassionate, very sensitive. But something is happening that is resulting in the person being quite cold. It's about justice. Again, I'm getting this money. It's like the fallout is regarding money or legacy, family legacy. Um, and it's asking for balance. At the bottom of the deck, it's asking for balance to be reached. Compromise, Six of Pentacles, to be reached. Okay, and you're not going to reach that by being Queens of Swords with the sword down, which means not talking. We have to be a bit more sensitive and wanting to move, wanting to take action, to move away from the stubborn position. Yeah, and come from the heart, you see? That's what I was getting. The Queen of Swords is like somebody who doesn't talk from the heart. The heart is blocked away and it's in your obstacle position. So it's saying that is not the way to deal with the situation. The way to deal with the situation and come into balance is to do so from the heart. Okay, let's see what the outcome would be. What would be the outcome? What would be the outcome? If we follow the guidance, what would be the outcome? Yeah, okay. Wow. Yeah. So we've got the Knight of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. So this is what I was saying, okay? There's a stubbornness in wanting to move. This was at the bottom of the deck, remember? This is like there's a stubbornness of one person not wanting to shift their perspective, whereas the other person is looking at the bigger picture, okay? You'll know who's who. The Knight of Swords is trying to rush the decision, okay? The Knight of Swords is trying to rush. I'm getting that this is maybe your energy because you're Knight of Wands here. This is a very fast-paced energy. So is the Chariot. So that one person might be trying to rush the decision, and the earth sign, if it is an earth sign, is or air sign, is being a little bit more cautious and slower in making the decision. And I think this is where it's stuck. Okay. But there's a level of mental kind of deception going on here. It's like there's a deliberate wanting to rush the decision, I think. And I don't know what the underlying reasoning behind this is. It's something to do with legacy. I think it's something to do with finances or something to do with the family legacy. But somebody is being a bit clever in trying to get away with something and trying to do it quickly, okay? The Knight of Swords energy is very swift, it's very reckless, it's riddled with obstacles. And I think this is what it is. Do you know what it is? One person's very cautious and doesn't make decisions very quickly. And the other person is a little bit more rash, a bit more fire in them. They tend to like to make decisions quicker. Okay? And it might be regarding a relationship. Two of Cups is at the bottom. Or if it's not a relationship, it's somebody that there's a lot of love for this person you're fighting with, because it could also be a family member. Just understand that, Leo, not everybody is fiery and fast. Some people, they just need more information before they make a move. They're a little bit slower. And then the way to approach them isn't by giving cold shoulder and like ignoring them because you feel as if they're being stubborn. That's not the way to deal with this. Let's see, we'll get some advice on how to deal with this. Yeah, because they're holding back. They've pulled away. They're holding back now because they feel as if you're rushing them. Let's have a look at the Six of Swords. What's the past influence for the Six of Swords? So this is the movement away from trouble towards calmer waters. So I think this is going to be our advice. Four of Wands. Okay, so this might be regarding a house, a home. As I said, there's family legacy here. So it might be that somebody is asking someone to move out of the house. Okay. A knight and a queen, it could be regarding a father and a mother, so like an elderly parent. That could be this. Obviously, that's not going to resonate with everyone. I'm just saying it because it's coming through. If it's not that, this could be a commitment, a long-term commitment, not a marriage, but a commitment. Or it could be a marriage because we've got the 10 Pentacles. So this could be somebody who's looking at wanting to leave a relationship. If it's not leave a relationship, it's leave the troubles in the relationship because you're not seeing eye to eye here. What's the obstacle for the Six of Swords? Why can these people not move? Yeah, Ten of Swords. Okay. I'm getting two storylines. One, this is a breakup, okay? This is a breakup of a marriage. I haven't had the Justice card yet, so it might be that this is just a separation, very painful separation that has occurred. And one party is being quite stubborn, and the other party is trying to kind of let's work this out. Let's move to calmer waters. Okay, so it's like there's a separation. I'm getting about 4 months that you've been apart. The other one is Ten of Swords is an obstacle. I'm hearing it. I have to say it, but somebody has died. I heard death. So somebody has died, and it's like now that this person has died, the legacy. It's like sorting out the house, and then somebody's being asked to move to a new beginning, to start somewhere new, move away from it. I'm getting a house. Okay, that's just one element of this. If this is the relationship, then it's like one person is wanting to move on and have a new beginning outside of the relationship, whereas the other is wanting to try and work things out. Yeah. One person is seeing this as they don't like the drama. They just want to move on, whereas the other one is kind of sticking their heels in and saying, "No, we're not separating. We're not divorcing." Let's see. What's the advice? There you go. Instantly. Okay. Okay. So two messages again. For this person where there's a death, okay, I am talking to a elderly mother and a son or a younger child. And I'm getting that there's maybe been a death, for example, maybe the father, and they want the mother to move into a community living because they feel there'd be more stability there than if they stayed at home. And this has caused quite a lot of pain, okay, having this conversation. Because the Queen of Swords is quite doesn't want to talk about it. Yeah, because the Four of Cups is there. I don't it's like I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to even engage in this conversation. I'm not ready. Remember, Leo, fire signs, we move quick. I'm a fire sign, so I can say this, okay? We move quick. We jump quick. We move, okay? When things change, we are adaptable. And we can jump on the ball pretty quick, and bounce the ball and move it wherever we want. Other signs are not so quick. Earth signs and air signs. Air signs need more information. Earth signs take a lot longer to process the move. Okay? Yeah, because again, it's saying love and judge justice. So you have to come at this with a very compassionate and King of Cups underneath that. So this, okay, so it is a loss of a husband figure, maybe. You have to come at this with a very compassionate heart, very open heart, okay, and try not be so knight of wandish fast with your decision here. Use your heart, okay, because the Queen of Swords is the obstacles. So we need to use your heart here. If this was regarding a relationship, I think that I have to say that there may have been other people involved or other things. Okay, I'm not, it's suggesting infidelity, but it's not the Three of Swords. So that means that it might just be there's outside influence in this decision. Okay, and I'm getting like friends. Friends are influencing this decision, this stubbornness or this decision. And this is why it's like the person is struggling to they're quite apathetic and they're struggling to actually see what to do. And it's because it's almost like they're listening. Oh, okay. Thank you. I just had a download. It's advice. Your advice is to seek support in your friendship group or in your community. Speak with them, ask for guidance, okay? And it might help you. Yeah, it's going to help you with the decision, okay? The Three of Cups is going to help you with making the decision. Yes, communication, okay? So it's saying communicate with a support group, with community, with friends who are going to help you move on. What's the outcome for week 2? Yeah, you see you got barriers up. 9. You know what it is? Somebody's not wanting to give up this relationship. They're not wanting to give it up. They want to work it out, one person, but the other person doesn't. And this is what's keeping it so stuck in a very toxic kind of stuckness. That's what's toxic, that it's stuck. It's not moving because somebody's not making a decision. One person doesn't want to give up, wants to put the work in. The other person wants to be free and just wants to be left alone and wants a new beginning. For the person with a family member who's needing to move, the community support is important. There's an element of community support that is going to make this very, very important regarding this decision. And the guidance from the universe is look to the community support. Okay. Let's have a look at this Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, please. What's the past influence? Yeah, so it is the father figure. I have to say it because it comes in, but the stubbornness, the stubborn figure was actually the father figure, and the father figure is the one who's passed away. So it's blessed. So it's like even from the other side, he's ruling his roost. This is a person. The father figure was very stable financially. You know, everything was in order. Ran his home beautifully. Everything was in order. Everything was set as it should be. Money was put away, saved. And now the decisions are needing to be made regarding this. I don't know if yeah, unknown, and then the Magician. His wishes were unknown. I don't know if maybe this person didn't have a will. They didn't leave a will. And so now it's causing a lot of family drama because it's like you don't know what to do. But there's definitely a father figure here. If this is the relationship, I think that you might be in a relationship with an earth sign. The earth sign is thinking about the financials, okay, about a divorce and the financials. So this might be why there is delays in making the decision, because the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles says to me big time, focus on finances and not wanting to, holding on to my pentacles and not wanting to let it go. And the Two of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So this is somebody who hasn't made the decision to to go through with the divorce because it's a separation yet. It's not a divorce yet because this justice was at the bottom. And the reason it's delaying and taking so long is because this person's worried about losing money or investments, maybe a house. Let's see. Let's see. What's the obstacle? Yeah, King of Wands and Lovers. So I might be talking to a same-sex couple here. The obstacle is to take your power back, Leo. Step into King of Wands energy. If you are a feminine, then this is also, this applies to you as well. It's about stepping into your power, having the courage to put your wand down firmly and say, no, this is what's going to happen. It's having that courage and determination to get your needs met. Because this person is going to hold it back for as long as they can in this toxic, stuck situation because they're thinking of the money. And that's the obstacle. The obstacle, King of Wands, is for you, Leo, to step into your power and demand what you deserve. Make the decision. Get the decision made. Stay, yeah, you see, because you're stuck. Sorry, I'm reading. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit from the bottom of the deck. This is a decision that needs to be made, but it is stuck. And I think it's the other person that's keeping it stuck. And they're keeping it stuck because of financial reasons. Okay? And you need to have the strength and courage to come out of this mental prison because it is not a prison. It is just, your mental prison is just an illusion. Okay? You are not trapped. You can see she's not trapped. She sees herself trapped in the mirror, but she is actually not trapped. You are not trapped, and it's asking you to step into your power. This is Aries energy. It's purely Aries card, but it is the card of stepping into your power. And it's here as well. You are more powerful than you know, Leo, okay? This decision can shift for you. This is for the person who is struggling with a separation and trying to get it finalized. With regard to the person with the the father and mother and the child, the obstacle, King of Wands is the obstacle. I'll explain. King of Wands in his lower vibration can be very ruthless. Okay, it's fire energy here, so this is a little bit of your energy, Leo. When we want something, we can go forward with such determination that we forget about our heart and we forget about the people that we're walking over to get to our goal. And it's the obstacle here. The obstacle here, again, is just repeating what was over here, is saying, oh, it's like ruthlessness. You can't be ruthless in this. This is you need to be gentle. You need to be sensitive. You need to be compassionate. Take some time in making this decision. What's the advice from the universe? What's the advice? Yeah, you see? One more, please. Yeah. You will not be able to shift a person's perspective if they feel trapped. If they feel trapped by mental sabotage or mental manipulations or mental drama, you're not going to be able to shift. You cannot move anywhere from this position. You will always be stuck in this energy if this is the way that you're going to approach it. If you're going to approach it with the King of Wands energy, this is where it will stay. It won't move because the Three of Wands is at the bottom. It's not going to move. It will stay in drama, mental manipulation, someone feeling trapped, unable to move. Yeah. For the person with the relationship, the advice from the okay, two ways here. For the person in the relationship, your advice from the universe is to step out of your mental prison, thinking your perspective that you cannot do anything. That is just a perception, okay? Step out of that energy because you actually have the Five of Wands. You are supposed to fight. Five of Wands is a fighting energy. It's a chaos energy. It's getting that fire in your belly and fighting for your rights. Okay, that was the Emperor energy that was at the bottom of the deck. Fight for your rights. Make the decision. Do what you need to do to get this decision closed. Because this person is going to keep it stuck for as long as possible because it's for their own toxic uh, gain. It's about finances. Close the cycle. Three of Wands to the world. Close the cycle. You've got the power to do it. You do. What's the outcome? Wow. Yeah, again, see? Second time that's come up the bottom of the deck. Wow. That's beautiful. Okay. If you follow the advice I've just said to you, right, you have three major arcana as your outcome. So this decision that you're going to make, it's a huge shift. It's life-changing. Okay? Do not be afraid. The moon is about fear and letting fear control us. Do not be afraid because the magician and the temperance, you have everything that you need already to make this shift, to make this change. I'm talking to the person with the relationship, okay, with the significant relationship. Manifest the change. You have everything that you can do to get this change going. I'm also getting a little bit of this person uses time as a manipulation. So they're deliberately holding things from moving forward, and that's what they're using as their manipulation. Using, like, keeping you waiting. Just be careful of that, okay? That's also what I'm getting. Yes. See? Two of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. They're keeping you waiting because they don't want you to be happy. It's a form of mental, emotional manipulation. If I keep them waiting, they can't move on. They can't find happiness of their own. They will remain stuck. And this is where your advice is step into your power, have the courage to close the cycle. The cycle closure was at the bottom of the deck, wasn't it? You have to do it for yourself, my love. Okay? Because you're not trapped. It is just an illusion. You have to fight. For the person with the parent, the child, and the moving, I think your decisioning to ask them to move. Okay, I want to explain their perspective, why they want to stay where they are. Okay, Four of Pentacles is stuck energy. It's I want to stay. I don't want to move. It's because they have a lot of fear. They have fear that they won't be balanced. Oh my gosh. This might be somebody who struggles with walking. That's it. This is somebody who struggles with walking, and the home is their, they know the home. They they know the grab points. They know where to grab if they lose their balance. Okay, so it's their, that is the magician and the temperance. They know where everything is. They know how to grab onto things if they feel like they're going to lose their balance. It is their familiar setting. They are so afraid of changing to another place because they won't know the place. And it will make them feel like they're out of control of their environment. Okay, I just needed you to understand why they're being so, you might use the word stubborn. Okay, it's because they don't want to move somewhere that they don't know very well. They're so terrified of tripping and falling. And they like the where they live right now because they know where everything is. Okay, this is why they're being stubborn. It's the family home as well. Their telecops is their family home. They have a lot of family memories in that home. It brings them a lot of joy. Yeah. Sorry about the nose. It's gone all blocked and I sound all nasal. Okay, let's clarify this devil energy. What's the past influence for the devil? Yeah. Four of Cups. So, as I said to the person with the relationship, this is somebody who is using toxic measures to keep things stuck. Okay, they don't want you to they want you to focus on the 3 cups spilt. They want you to stay in that energy, the loss of the relationship. They don't want you to move on. This is very toxic, my God. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to see a potential new love opportunity. So they're keeping you stuck as a form of control. And they're just getting on with their life, just so you know. You know? So I think it's something that you need to step into your power and release, my love. Yeah, because the star is at the bottom of the deck. You need to heal from this and you need to follow your wishes. For the person with the family member, the devil and the 4 of Cups is, this is someone that has become quite apathetic in life. They are comfort in boredom. That's exactly how it just came through. They are comfortable in their boredom, in the humdrum of their life, in the predictability of their life. It makes them comfortable. They don't want to change their environment. What's the obstacle of the devil? Wow. Queen of Wands and the Emperor. Leo, the relationship is asking you to step in. This Queen of Wands energy and the Emperor together, okay, it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it's your energy, Leo. It's asking you, your challenge is to step into your power. I've just seen 4-4. That might be significant. That's 4 as well. 444. You need to step into your power, my love. Queen of Wands knows her worth, and she fights for her rights to live the life that she deserves. She ignites with her a fire, the enthusiasm, and a power. And she's willing to really kind of fight for this. The Emperor is to take control. If you were in a toxic relationship and the person uses kind of gaslighting and deliberately keeping you stuck and all those kind of nobody else can have you, but I don't want you kind of energy, Emperor is saying release yourself from that control and take your light back, take your life back. Fight for yourself because you are worth it. This person is keeping you stuck for a reason. They don't want you to go towards your happiness. They don't want you to see this cup that's going to be offered to you. Trust me when I say you will, once you do that, you will have a 10 of cups come your way. It was at the bottom of the deck. Release this toxicity. For the person with the with the family dynamics that are going on right now, um, reach out to somebody who inspires this person. There's somebody who there's somebody that this person connects with. Oh, just one moment. That's my delivery. One moment. Sorry about that, Leo. Just had a delivery. Okay, there's somebody here who no, okay, it's you. It's you. Don't try and control the situation, my love. Okay? Um, don't try and control the situation. Work with them. This is about getting on the same page, working together. You need to get on the same page as your mum. Okay, I'm getting that it's a mum. You got to work on the same page. I mean, I know you're quite fiery and you know what's best. And you're trying to control the situation. It might be with regards to a Capricorn mother. Just get on the same page as them, okay? Work with them because this is the energy that they're in. There's so much fear here. There's so much fear about changing their environment because they're so worried that they won't be able to keep their balance. Let's see, what's the advice from the universe? What's the advice from the angels, from the universe? Yeah. Okay, for the person with the relationship, the advice is close the cycle, my darling. Let it end. They're never coming back. Oh, it sounds harsh, I know, but they're not. They're keeping you waiting because of finances. It's got nothing to do, it's a power play. Release them. Close the cycle so that you may be reborn, my love. So that you may be reborn and then find your next cup that will be filled and will lead to a 10 of cups, my darling. But you have to let this end. This is your grief. This is your pain. This is your focusing on the 3 cups that they want you to focus on and not releasing that pain and then seeing a potential new opportunity. Release it, my darling. It's lost. Close it. I know it hurts. Trust me, I've been there, but it will lead towards your happiness, okay? For the person with the family member, the family dynamics, you need to close this energy of trying to control the situation. Okay, you really need to allow, open your heart. Temperance is about patience. Allow this person to come to the decision on their own. We cannot control all decisions and the will of others. Allow for them to make the decision. They are grieving right now. Cups. They are grieving. This person can't make a decision right now because they're still in a process of grief. Allow them to grieve. Give them the time, and then they will make the right decision. They will work with you and they will make the right decision, okay? But right now, I think let's just focus on processing your grief, her grief, all of your grief, because there was a very painful end. The outcome, if we follow this guidance, there you go. See? Balance, reciprocity, equal give and take, a gift from the universe, the infinity symbol, a gift from the universe. 66 might be significant to you. This is about an equal exchange of energy financially. So if it's about a legacy, it's the equal exchange of the finances. If it's the relationship, this is about you recognizing reciprocity and equal give and take, releasing one that is not equal, and then closing a cycle and then attracting someone who will give and receive equally. Something about your past. Someone from your past, my love. This is the person who's divorcing. There is a potential soulmate waiting for you from your past, somebody that you knew from your past, who's waiting to come in. They're waiting to come in, but they can't come in until this is finalized. Okay? Oh, yes. You can do it. And if it's about children, it's about the person here is holding back because they don't want to pay maintenance for the child. That's why they're keeping you stuck, because they don't want to pay maintenance. Okay? Take your power back, my love. For the person with a family, as I said, I'm thinking this is children. It's a child, and it's about you understanding equal give and take on energy. Try not to control the situation, my love. Get on the same page, okay? Yeah, again, it's showing me mother, clarity, judgments, and a child. Okay, well, that was a bit of a heavy, long reading. It was quite a lot coming up in that reading. So I'm going to do two. I think this applies for both of you. So I'm going to give you the letting go card. Can we close this reading, please, with some guidance for Leo? Sorry for the length of the reading. It was quite an intense one. There's two very detailed storylines coming through. One for the other. One for the other. Okay. So for the this is for the person who's in the relationship. Okay, having problems with the relationship and closing the cycle of the relationship. Find a place of quiet solitude and listen to the goddess of the moon. Is she calling for more love? You have so much potential for another love, my darling, and your heart has so much potential for another love. Unfortunately, this person doesn't want your cup of love. So close the cycle, because trust me, there are people waiting to share your cup of love. Okay? This is for the person with the family dynamics. Overcome the desire to tame your wildness. Teach your mind to follow your heart. Are you kidding? Could you have a more perfect card? This is your fire energy, and we're asking you to tame it. when dealing with this family dynamic. Use your heart instead of your mind and your will. Okay? Thank you for coming. If you're free on Sunday, I do weekly readings on a Sunday. You can join me there. If not, I will see you in the April readings. Have a good day. Thank you very much.